touchdowns. Standout quarterback Nick Ino. Nick, how you doing?
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to have you on. So, obviously, a big win Friday. Just kind of recap the game for us, your thoughts, and how you think that's going to give you some momentum going ahead into the rest of the season.
Well, like you said, it was a great win. I'm really proud of my teammates. Quinn Academy is a great team, great football program, very athletic. I'm just proud of my guys. We stepped up. Offensively, we started off really sloppy at first, when we got into a groove. We had a sloppy game, and sometimes, we had another drive that was better. Overall, I feel like as the game went on, we went better. We have to work on protecting the ball a little bit more, but I know that we will be doing that in practice this week and next week heading into St. Pius. Defensively, our guys had a great game, held them to, I think, 120 yards total offense. But again, it goes back to even when we were fumbling or messed up, the guys overcame that adversity and worked hard and found a way to win.
Well, you mentioned it, and look, certainly not a sloppy game by most standards, but by, I think, what we expect from Benedictine, a couple fumbles, couple penalties. What does it say about the team moving forward, though, that you were able to overcome those and still win in dominant fashion?
Well, I think it shows that we can be as good as we want to be, and not in an arrogant way, in the sense of if you put the work in and you grind and you take care of the ball and be disciplined how Coach Britt tells us to be, and I'm going to tell you what, I know we're going to be disciplined next week. That's just how it works. We got to work on it. We can be a very good team, and like I said, the adversity, it's hard to overcome, and it wasn't big adversity, but little things like that will add up to when the playoffs come and the big adversity hits. It's like, okay, yeah, we've been here before.
And you obviously had a great game, both statistically and kind of running the offense like we've seen you do for years now. What is it about that offense that schematically allows you to run the ball, and then hit on those big pass plays?
Well, I think the first week versus Jenkins, I had to work on my fakes a little bit more. I think I got caught handing off and watching. I practiced my fakes. So then when I hand the ball off and give it to our fake, they think I get bootleg. Or then when I have the ball and I fake handoff, they think I hand the ball off, But overall, Coach Woodward and offensive coaches, they do a great job scheming for the best opportunity. I'm sure we're going to play a game this year where we get to throw 25 times. We're also going to play a game where we run, pass to pass, run, So overall, our coaches did a really good job getting us prepared for it. And I just, every day at practice try and become the best quarterback I can be with my guys timing-wise so we can have plays like that.
Now, I think some of the people, even outside of the program, knew about guys like Travis Blackshear, like Tarek Smalls, but you had some other players step up that maybe had flown under the radar previously. I think like Rico Powers, for example. What does it mean to be able to just kind of have that next man up philosophy, and what did you see from those guys?
Oh, no doubt. It's great having a program like we do, be able to have, Rico Powers stepped up. Had a great game. He's getting better every day at practice. He's still young, but I'm telling you, he's going to be a stud. You got Andrew Warren and Madison Phillips receivers who didn't get a lot of love the past couple of years, but are great receivers. They can fly, they can catch, great routes, and it just makes an offense way more dynamic. My offensive linemen are stepping up. They're working hard. Luke Barlow is a sophomore center. It's really tough coming in, especially in that position, but he's grinding every day, been very consistent, and he'll hit you in the mouth. But overall, I'm really proud of my offensive line. Ahmed Awad, Austin Williams, Andrew Jacobson, Jackson Singletary, and Luke Barlow, like I mentioned before, are just grinding it day in and day out.
Yeah, and you mentioned the young offensive line. I think did a good job in pass pro, did a good job run blocking, but maybe some mental lapses. What is it going to take for those guys to gel?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Mental lapses were a big thing, but time, it takes reps. Getting into the practice, running T-Mo, getting into games, like you said, versus Glenn, and realizing, oh, we messed up. We got to be more disciplined, got to be just focus. And I see guys stepping up, being leaders on the offensive line, like, come on, guys, let's go. We can't do this, or let's do this. sophomore coming off the field. So that's all I think it's going to take is time, reps, and energy, and just big focus, big time focus, really.
Now, a luxury that you enjoy that a lot of quarterbacks don't have, and that goes at all levels of football, high school, college, even in the NFL. Relative to the teams you play, you guys have an elite defense, and not everyone gets to kind of play with like that. Like I said, that luxury. What does that allow you to do, both kind of how you approach the game as far as a game plan, as far as not trying to do too much, or does that not even go into your thought process?
It's a huge help. I mean, like you saw, Dennis Bailey picks up a messed up pitch and takes it to the house to set the tone for a game. You know, it takes a big load of pressure off your shoulders. It's nice when a team can return a kickoff to the 14-yard line and not score because your defense is that good. Because they've been working so hard. You got leaders like Jonah Griffin, Dennis Bailey, Jakeem Harris, Luke Smith, Eric Hicks on the interior line. These guys are working hard day in, day out. And like you said, I mean, it's such a nice thing to have big, strong guys, not just a good defense, but an elite, great defense at our level. And these guys have been showing out and showing why we call them an elite defense.
Yeah, you got an off week coming up. How do you kind of carry this momentum through the off week and into the rest of your schedule? And then what's your approach like knowing that you have a bye? How does that change your day-to-day practice habits?
Well, you know, for a regular week, you can't go into the fundamentals and as in depth as you would like to. So this week, I know Coach Britt is going to have us fundamentals, tackle stations, ball control, like you said. We fumbled a couple of times, and we're going to fix that. Momentum-wise, as a leader of the team, Jonah Griffin, the leader of the team, we're going to make sure complacency has not overcome this team because it's happened before, and that's the worst thing that can happen to a great team. And I really believe we can be great. Overall, we're just going to go into work and just look at it as St. Pius is a great team. We had a great game last week, beating another great team, but St. Pius is coming for us again, coming to our home. First regular season home game, so we can't slip up. We got to be better than St. Pius and whoever's Glen and Southeast Bullock. And then we know that region's coming, and we're going to have a tough region. A couple of games that, playoffs come around. You want to be that number 1 seed. That's just our goal. We don't go for number 2. We go for number 1 seeds, and that's just how it is.
No doubt, absolutely, and that is standout quarterback for the Benedictine Cadets, Nick Ino. Nick, great win last week. Keep it going moving forward, and I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll hear from the man himself.